There's a definite flip side to the J-pop mania in Ko Olina.
Yeah, that's all the people staying there this week. Many have never even heard of the group Arashi, but their vacation's been dominated by it. KITV4's Pete Kajana reports on some strong anti-Arashi sentiment.
I mean, it's literally, it's like psychological torture. It's what you would do to a prisoner to make them crazy after a while.
John Clowen is clearly not an Arashi fan. He says the setup and sound checks for the boy band have been non-stop. He's not alone. Several guests at Marriott's Ko Olina Beach Club approached us to complain.
Like that for hours, and then they'll play the music in the evening, and it's the same song over and over, and you're like,
it's been, to say the least, awful, I guess is the best word.
They can hear their music in their room and everywhere else.
Even underwater, I was snorkeling, you know, thinking that I would stay underwater as much as possible, and you could hear it from underwater, the noise out in the lagoon.
Not what many expected when they booked a week of relaxation, what normally would be considered a quiet side of Oahu.
My wife and I, we saved, you know, basically up for this vacation for 3 years. It was intended to be a second honeymoon.
And John and Therese came to Hawaii for rest and relaxation, but instead were greeted with nearly non-stop sound checks from a concert venue only a few hundred yards away.
We contacted Marriott Corporate along with the Hawaii Tourism Authority, and so far we have not received a response. Promoter Tom Moffat says he understands the disruption that a concert like this brings, but they are doing all they can to accommodate the neighborhood, including an earlier concert start time of 5:30 p.m. Many guests wish they would have known before they came.
We normally get notices if there's going to be some construction going on the various Marriott properties, which is always nice to know in advance, but this time there was nothing.
Marriott did issue this letter to guests dated Wednesday, September 17th, saying the concert was originally supposed to be in Waikiki, but then switched to Ko Olina. The location was confirmed only 30 to 45 days ago. The overview of the concert on the resort was provided to us last week, and details only within the last several days.
They sent a letter that basically said, we understand that it's inconvenient, but that's the way it's going to be, and not even an apology in the letter from the resort manager.
Now, the concert is expected to draw over 30,000 fans both Friday and Saturday, with things starting to return back to normal next week after the stage teardown. But unfortunately, that's too late for most of the guests we spoke to. Back to you.